Just having some oatmeal, getting ready to get the day underway. It looks like we have a 20-mile water carry today with no water. So we're going to load up, and I think I'm going to carry my traditional 7 liters just because I'm a very thirsty guy and I can always lighten the load by drinking more. Yeah, today I decided that I'm going to use my oatmeal in the bag and then just stick it in my pot as a pot liner. That way I can eat my oatmeal and not have to dirty my pot and have to clean it all out. So I can just take the bag out and toss it in the garbage. Excellent. Sassy is just sticking a little bit of Velcro on, I don't even know your name anymore. Is it Backsplash, or is it Goddess, or is it Princess?
All 3.
Okay.
Depends on how I feel. Who I'm talking to.
He got a new sun hoodie, and his sun hoodie keeps on blowing off his hat, so. Hey! Okay.
Thank you guys.
Captain is already down at the water source, which you cannot see down here. It's hiding, but the sun's just coming up, peeking through the trees. Just heading down to the water source. Apparently, it's frog water. Frogs live in the little culvert that has a spring flowing into it, so it's not very tasty, or it doesn't smell good, but it is water, and it's gonna have to last us 20 miles. Frog water.
That's not gonna work. You're just gonna have to dip.
I feel it crashing in. When the waves come down, will it sink or swim? Lean out across this bridge.
And we're off. 7 o'clock. We have 20 miles, and at approximately 2 miles per hour on average, we should get into camp around 6 o'clock based on having 3 breaks, about half an hour and 2 15s. Sort of like a work day. Apparently on this section there is a rogue bull that wanders around, and a bear as well. So we were all going to stick together just in case we came across this rogue bull that is apparently standing on trail and charging people. But they are ahead of us a little bit. We had to collect water, so that's okay. If we come across it, Jen is no longer wearing her red jacket, so that's good. It's a bit hazy out this morning. Body's feeling a little bit better than it was yesterday. Still achy, but on the mend. I got like 10 hours of sleep last night, so the body definitely got some good rest. I tossed and turned a bit, but that is to be expected, especially when one is sleeping on an air mattress in a tent. So there's a reroute today. Not exactly sure. There's active construction in the wind farm area, and there's lots of cables apparently. So we have to go around. There's a big jackrabbit over there. My, what big ears you have. Jen walked right beside this rattlesnake and didn't start rattling until she was right beside it. Okay, go on, buddy. Nah. Nope. Just trying to keep myself from drowning. Just trying to stop my head from pounding. Life's short and we fail sometimes. Cause we are only human after. Just trying to keep my heart from breaking. Just trying to stop my hands from shaking. Nope. Cause we are only human after all. So in the process of trying to make this rattlesnake move, with throwing a little bit of sand at it and banging my walking stick on the log beside it and the rocks, I broke my walking stick here. So now I'm down to no poles and the snake still hasn't moved. Well, luckily there was a spot where I could climb down the hill a little ways and give it a wide berth of about 10 feet around and climb back up because he just wasn't moving. So, man, I do not like those things. Squirrel!
Not scared of the squirrel.
Oh, it's hot. I've already drank 2.5 liters of my allotment of water. And we've only gone 6 miles, just over 6 miles. I have to go another 7 and a bit apparently. Have to go another 1.5 miles before I can drink my last liter, or last sip of this liter. I'm not gonna make it, I don't think, with water unless we stop and cool down. But it's sure pretty out here, but there's no shade to speak of to even stop it. How you doing?
I have 3/4 of a mile on this before I can have more.
We are having a rest. Caught up to Backsplash and Captain.
Princess Backsplash.
Oh, Princess Backsplash. Oh, that'll do. Captain's already sleeping. Was until I started talking when we showed up. It is 1 o'clock and it's hot.
Last will and testament.
Last will and testament, yeah, no doubt. Oh man, I didn't know if I could make it here without collapsing. It's fucking hot.
Oh yeah. Well,
I've already drank half my water for the rest of the day. Luckily, we've already gone 11.7 miles because there was a reroute around the windmill farm.
Climbing your life.
And so we have like 8.7 to go. But it's so hot. So we're just gonna stay here for a little while, maybe an hour, cool down, have some lunch, maybe even a little siesta. Wait until the 3 o'clock hour when the sun is less intense. We were gonna have another snooze, or a little bit of a snooze, but then in the bushes we heard a snorting sound. We may have located the wild bull that's around here, but it didn't show its face, so we decided we'd pack up and move on. We are sitting on the side of the trail right now, or I am anyways. I guess Jen's sitting on a rock. This is fucking tough.
We've been going straight up for about an hour. It's a tough climb.
It's definitely a tough climb. I have not profusely sweated this much since I started the trail. Temperature says it's only 70 degrees outside according to the thermometer and the weather, but in this direct sun it's probably closer to 100 degrees. And we're exerting a lot of energy going up these hill climbs. I'm really struggling right now. My body's not cooperating. My feet are still sore. My calves cramp every day. And now I got a knee injury on top of it. And I just don't have energy. Sure, a lot of blowdowns in this section. Apparently there's going to be a whole bunch for the next mile. Apparently it's windy here. Just not right now. Some
What's happening?
trails in here somewhere. So close. A little lower. Do the hiker limbo. Ta-da! Well, we made it up 2 climbs. I didn't think I had it in me. Well, I didn't really, but I had no choice because there's no camping where we were, so we had to make it up this hill climb. And now we're going down. Looks like for another 1.5 miles or 2 miles. I'm not looking forward to this, but I wanted to camp at the top of the hill, but whatever. I'll sleep all night, hopefully, and maybe all day tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be hiking very much tomorrow if I keep on hiking today. Well, we made it to 600 before we gave up. Maybe. It's been a long day. Not a good one. So I'm going to bed. Good night.